MCP, yes, it is a buzzword, but it is a very real standard that's gotten a ton of traction in the AI industry. And it's really all about a standardized way for a language model to be able to interact with other things that it may need to use. Talking to a database, sending an email, looking up knowledge, right? If you think about the actions that humans do every day, create a bug report, approve an expense report, look up PTO hours, book PTO, on and on and on, create a support ticket, right? What is happening in the industry is that these actions are getting exposed into a standard interoperability system called MCP, Model Context Protocol. And then LLMs, the standards designed in such a way that an LLM can go, what tools do I have available and what tools can I use to help the user fulfill their request? And so it's a really huge leap forward, I think. And I worked a lot in integration before working on Guru. And it is, I'd say, a highly evolutionary new way to solve an old problem. The reason why it's so relevant to Guru, if I go back to what I said at the beginning, it's an ecosystem, right? We think there will continue to be purpose-built AI that's very good at things around GTM and ops and customer service and product and engineering and et cetera, right? Finance. And so what those things all have in common is they all need access to this shared context we're talking about. They all need access to this AI source of truth. So our approach and belief, really from the beginning of Guru, is that Guru should be built into the places where people are working. So if you're working in Claude and you're thinking through and brainstorming ideas on a new training program, you can tap into Guru's MCP server and it will connect to the knowledge agents, pulling that knowledge in to help you build your training curriculum. If you're working in Cursor, you're working in ChatGPT, or you're working in Copilot, right? These are all places where you're doing these like kind of personal tasks. Guru's built in now to all those places. So everybody's seeing the same thing, the same context. Everyone's seeing the same visibility of what people are asking. Everyone has that same permission protection so that when you're asking stuff in Claude, it's still routing through Guru. It's still respecting all those permissions you have. So it just kind of makes this kind of simple one-stop shop of one integrated system that all these different AI tools can now use. And that's why we're so excited about MCP, is we think it's the real kind of like ecosystem unlock.
Unfiltered office hours, asking our co-founders whatever we want, dropping knowledge, match,